Throughout evolution, humans have been telling stories as a way of making sense of the world, to share information, to entertain, educate, and connect us to others. Cave paintings created over 40,000 years ago told stories of hunting and survival. In ancient Egypt, storytelling played an important role in daily life as they told tales about the creation of the world and the afterlife. And Shakespeare's plays were dramatic stories which combined great writing with emotive physical scenes to appeal to a wide variety of people. But it was the invention of technology to make motion pictures and radio broadcasts that storytelling was able to reach mass audiences. The first advertisements appeared on the big screen in the 1920s. And in 1955, the first TV advert was shown to the nation, and the rise of brand storytelling began. But we are now living in a new storytelling age, the age of digital technology, when stories rapidly spread far and wide through the internet and social media. All the big brands like Apple, Coca-Cola and Disney are using story to tell us who they are, what they stand for, and what they do. And Facebook, Twitter, YouTube and other apps are used every day to tell personal stories. Yet when it comes to communication within the business environment, most organisations still rely on the traditional facts and figures way to convey information, which is perhaps why, in a recent Harris poll, over half of employees admit to preferring to engage in other unpleasant activities, including having root canal surgery, than having to sit through meetings and presentations. And with 2/3 of all meetings considered to be unproductive, it's of little surprise to learn that 92% of people say they multitask during meetings, 69% check emails, and 49% do completely unrelated work. Not only are meetings unproductive, they are unmemorable too. The amount of information attendees can recall post-meeting declines to 50% after 10 minutes, 25% after 1 day, and just 10% after 1 week. In one study, 10 students were asked to give a 1-minute pitch presentation. 9 students used fact-based presentations with an average of 2.5 statistics. Only 1 student told a story. When later asked what they remembered about the presentations, only 5% cited a statistic, whilst 63% remembered the story. The brain is hardwired for stories, not facts. But why is storytelling so effective? Breakthroughs in neuroscience reveal that fact-based presentations stimulate only 2 areas of the brain, the language processing parts. However, when we hear a story, 7 areas of our brain are activated as they work together to create a multisensory, 3-dimensional emotional experience. This means that stories are up to 22 times more memorable than facts alone. Furthermore, stories persuade and inspire people to take action. A study by the University of Pennsylvania looked at how best to raise money for a global charity. One leaflet they tested featured pure facts about the plight of children in Africa. The other leaflet told the story of a starving child called Rokia. The donors who read the fact-based leaflet donated on average $1.14. Those who received the Rokia leaflet donated more than double, with an average of $2.38. Facts stimulate us intellectually, whereas stories appeal to us emotionally. We should strive to achieve both in our communication, to persuade the rational brain and engage our emotional brain. My one-day business storytelling training course is designed to teach you the art and science of story so you can create inspiring and engaging stories for all types of communication. You will learn the 5 types of story and how to use them within your business. For example, you might want to tell a founding story about how you built your business from a starter company to a global success. Or you might want to use a vision story to depict how your strategic plan will drive long-term business growth. You will discover how to identify the hero of your story and how to use character-driven narrative to build empathy and create an emotional connection with your audience. And you will explore the role of conflict in business stories and how your hero must overcome a series of obstacles and challenges to achieve the goal. You will then learn how to structure the content of your story using the 7 plot types. For example, a rags to riches plot might be the perfect way to tell your founding story. Or perhaps you will need to go on a quest to make your vision story a reality. Finally, I will show you how to create data stories by integrating facts and story into a compelling communication piece. And by the end of the day, you will have all the tools and techniques to be a master storyteller within your organisation. So if you want to learn the art of storytelling for business and become a fabled hero who inspires the audience with your stories, call me on 01483 243 624 to book a course today. And remember, those who tell the stories rule the world.